Well, welcome back to Andy's Toy Trains on well, I'm not going to say on a shoestring budget because you can tell it's been more than a shoestring budget. And the only reason I've been able to get a lot of these things is because I had a closeout on my pension, which is the best way, and I'm really smart to do it because Sears Holding went out of business. And a lot of people get left holding the bag as far as their pension goes. I closed out just in time. So I bought a few things. Now, that 1655, I put the trucks on it. Let me get it running for you. Let me get it over here. Oh, and by the way, I got my Trainmaster here that Rich got for me for a really good price. It's only the 135 brick, so it was cheap. Nobody wants them. They want the 180s. But that's good enough for me. Here, let me get it going. You're on the breaker. A dead spot in the tracker is the E unit messed up. As you can see, I don't know if you can see in the dark, but I got the rear truck on and the front truck on. Now I need to get a spring. I got to order it from Brasser Electronics, but there is a new guy in New York State, which is where I live, and it's called Train Tender. Now, Lionel Lesson, Kenny uses them, and he likes them. But I've had really good luck with Brasser. I mean, he knows his stuff. I mean, you can just tell him the number on the locomotive. You can tell him, give him a brief description of what you're looking for, and he'll find it for you. And they're reasonable. Let's see if it'll run now. There we go. Now, this doesn't have roller pickups on it because basically it's the lower. This was the lower end, believe it or not, die cast with real metal handrails, and it was made in 1947, best I can tell. That's a Scout Lionel tender. I don't think that's the tender that originally came with that engine, but I'm not sure. But I think back then you bought the engine separately, and then you chose your tender. You could either buy one with a whistle or without. I think that's how it worked, but I'm not sure. Because by 1615, the engine came in one box and the tender came in another box. Now, Rich called me up the other day and he said, Andy, I got a 1656, and that's basically an 040, only that's all die cast. The tender's die cast too. It's got a backup light and it's got a bell that rings, and there's a switch underneath the tender where you can turn the bell on and off. It's a real collector's item, and it's from 1947 or 48, I think. So he's going to hang on to that. I said, it'll take me 3 or 4 months to save up for it, because I don't want to spend everything at once here. But that's that, okay? And so, as you can see, I picked up a little bit. I did laundry today. And that's my computer. It's got a special keyboard for visually impaired people. And I got the 32-inch because I like YouTube. And I like music, and I like by mix. I usually turn it on and let it go. And it's got a screen reader. It reads to me web pages, and it magnifies. And I work on my trains underneath this. This is my closed circuit TV. And here's the parts I got. I got a bunch of the C-clamps in. They came in, when did they come in? I think they came in Thursday or Friday. But they were a little too big for that 1655. I had to crimp them a little bit with my pliers. Make the opening a little smaller. And this I picked up for a really good price. This is an SD70 Conrail. It's a Lionel twin motor, die-cast trucks. Now it's upgradable. Now, I got it for a really good price at a hobby shop because he wanted to get rid of it. And it's scale, and I'm not really a scale guy, but I haven't decided what to do with it. Maybe I'll try selling it for more than what I bought it for, or maybe I'll just hang on to it when I want to run scale. I haven't decided yet. It's a beautiful looking, it's got ditch lights too. And as long as we're doing a tour, there's my cuckoo clock. And let's go say hi to Juliet. She's my apartment mate. Where is you, Juliet? There she is. I took her to the vet. Her and I have to go on a diet. There she is. Here's my baby. She was a feral cat, and I rescued her with Kitten Angels. She took to the people who watched over the feral cat and figured she was adoptable, and she assimilated to being a domesticated cat really quickly. And I was the fortunate one to get her. She's a very loving cat. And that's about it for this episode of Andy's Toy Trains. No more shoestring layout. I sort of blew the budget. I really got to think about things. About some of the stuff I bought over the years. And some of them I want to sell. A lot of them is NPC stuff. But, and the thing I don't like about this, I picked this up on eBay for really cheap. This forklift pipe thing. The thing I don't like about it is, look at the footprint on it. On my layout. So I think I'm going to sell that on eBay too. I think I picked it up for like $39. And I assembled it. So I'd have to sell it assembled. I don't have the box anymore. Alright. That's it for Andy's Toy Train. So enjoy the hobby, no matter what form you do it in. And enjoy rail fanning, because I love watching your rail fanning things on YouTube. There's a guy in southern Florida who does the old Seaboard. He covers the old Seaboard, which is CSX and Norfolk Southern. He's got a series. And check out Ben's Trains with a Z, B-E-N-Z-T-R-A-N-Z. He picks up marks, and this guy is amazing. He's a tinkerer. He knows how to fix almost anything that's broken. He doesn't spend a lot of money, and if you really are on a shoestring budget, like you can get a closeout on your pension, I'll tell you what, watch Ben's Trains, because he gets marks, and the 999 is die cast, and the 333 is I think a 464, but they're pretty nice, and Ben's got some really good ideas to fix up parts that are missing. So check him out, and check out, of course, Kenny's Line Out for Less. He takes apart some locomotives, and he's got some good ideas. The only thing he should, naughty Ken, don't smoke, because the kids might be watching. Alright, bye-bye now. Enjoy your hobby. Bye-bye. God bless.